Morgan is the 24K Fred King from Winnipeg. Inside row 3, Tyler Fair out of Winkler in the 5F. Outside of him, the 24 is Chris Thomas. Chris is from St. Malo. And on the back, Gary Felius from LaSalle, Manitoba. And that is a lineup for heat number 2. While we're looking for debris, we understand there's some debris on the racetrack. And we're going to have a little look around, make sure it doesn't flip up through anybody's floorboards or fly into someone's driver's compartment. And once the track is clear, we'll be ready to go with heat number 2. Okay, we got the debris picked up in turn 2, and we're ready to go. They're coming to the green. So Michael Kopp in the 46 and Rob Reese in the 44 are your front row starters. They'll bring them to the green flag. Keep an eye on that 64 car at the back of the pack. Gary Felius, he does get the job done pretty quick. Green flag, we're underway. And Michael Kopp had the early lead at the start-finish line, but Rob Reese is now taking over that number 1 spot and gets a little distance between he and the rest of the field. .46 of Michael Kopp right up by the front straightaway wall. Close, but lucky for him, he stayed off of it. 24 of Chris Thomas started 6th, and he's currently battling Kopp for the number 2 spot. Rob Reese in the 44 seems to be checking out on the rest of the field, and Thomas moves from the 3rd spot to 2nd. Gary Felius working his way through the field in the white 64. The yellow and green 46 bobbles it a little bit in turn 2. And the better handling 64 of Gary Felius moves up to challenge for that number 3 spot. And it looks like he's got a firm grasp on it right now. So the racing between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th spot, a little bit evenly spaced at the moment, but I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think whoever finishes 2nd is going to have a 4 in their number. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. Chris Thomas looking good in that 24 car. He started 6th. At the halfway mark, he's 2nd, but Gary Felius, who started 7th, is slowly working his way through the field, and he moves up now on the back bumper of 2nd place, Thomas's 24 car. The race is for 2nd place. Rob Reese started outside on the front row, and he has driven away from his closest competition. Here comes Gary Felius in the 64 and Thomas in the 24. Good racing for 2nd spot. They're running out of, oh boy, 46 car loops it in turn 2. This time by the white flag is shown to your leader, Rob Reese in the 44. Thomas hanging on to the number 2 spot, and Gary Felius looking to change that from that white 64 car. Awful close. They got a half a lap to go. Let's see if Gary can pass him without touching him. Did he? Oh, what a great race. Look at this, right to the wire. And the winner, Rob Reese in the 44. 2nd spot goes to, as close as it was, goes to Chris Thomas after starting 6th. And Gary Felius finishes 3rd after starting 7th. That was a good race in that pure stock division.
Well, of course, Morgan McDonald in that one at a key weight in Ontario. Morgan ran the new number 14 four-cylinder when he won at RRCS on September 12th. Morgan had never run a standard before on that day, and we were talking about that earlier. Just got a text from Anthony Leake. Some interesting information. It was his brother that was running, the guy that was driving the pure stock here, we're told. So, what do we got? Heat number 3 coming up, Pat, in the Wazota Pure Stock Division. Here's how they line up. The 22 is Ken McGarva. He starts on the pole, and he is from Balmoral, Manitoba. Driving the 21F from Winkler is Tommy Fair. Inside, row number 2 out of St. Andrews, the 00 is Greg Blonsky, and outside the 56 is Joey Hydrachuk, and Joey is out of Winnipeg. Row 3 inside, the 37 is Roger Beaujolais out of Winnipeg, and the 31 is Michael Wood, also out of Winnipeg. Getting set to go racing right here at Red River Co-op Speedway in Heat 3 of the Wazota Pure Stock Division. And green flag, here we go. We're racing in Wazota Pure Stock Heat number 3. And the 22 of Ken McGarva gets a good jump on the field. But keep your eyes on that 00, Greg Blonsky. He is the current points leader at Red River Co-op Speedway in the Pure Stock Division. He has 604 points, does the 00. Second spot is the 64 of Gary Felius in points. But he is 18 back of Greg Blonsky. Hydrachuk now getting some steam in the Brazier car, the number 56, high up in turn number 1 and 2 and looking pretty strong. '56 car leading the race right now. That is Joey Hydrachuk. He started 4th in this one. 14th in points this year so far. Must have missed some races. .00, Greg Blonsky, our current points leader, riding along in the second spot in the 00. Lap traffic coming up now. The 24 car is way off the pace. Good battle in the top 3 here in this Wazota Pure Stock Heat number 3 race. St. Andrews Towing 00 is serious about winning this heat race as he puts all kinds of pressure now on the 56 of Joey Hydrachuk, and Blonsky has the lead. Ken McGarva in the 22 car trying to make things interesting for second spot as your leaders come by the flag stand with 2 laps remaining. The Extreme Performance Automotive number 22 car is moving along quite nicely but can't get by the 56 of Joey Hydrachuk. Ken McGarva in the 22 started on the pole, has since dropped to 3rd, but is looking to get back up to 2nd at least. Blonsky a little difficult to catch now with the white flag out and about a half a lap remaining for that race leader. Lap traffic should not play a factor here as the 24 gets to the inside of the racetrack and back to the middle of the racetrack, and the 00 takes the win. Hydrachuk, McGarva, and the 31 is 4th. That's Mike Wood, followed by the 37 of Roger Beaujolais for 5th. That finish, of course, is unofficial until it's made official by our tower staff.
Unofficial till it's made official from our officials. All right. So these cars go across the scale. They can weigh no less than 3,200 pounds. And when the green light comes on, just over the L in LaSalle Insurance, or actually, depending where you're sitting, but the green light will come on above LaSalle Insurance billboard down front there if the car is legal. If the car is illegal, it'll get a second chance to weigh again. And at that point, if you weigh twice and you're light, well, you're light and DQ'd. So we move now to the Super